Hello and welcome. My name is the Alpha Female and you're listening to Turnbuckle Talk.
Whoa! G'day, mateys. Bushwhacker Luke here. 2015 Hall of Famer. And you're listening to Turnbuckle Talk. Yeah! Whoa!
This is pro wrestling's only modern day Viking Gunner, and you're on Turnbuckle Talk.
Hey, this is Nick Magnus Tolis, and you're listening to Turnbuckle Talk.
Hi, this is Leva Blue Pants Bates, and you are listening to Turnbuckle Talk.
Hey, this is Jeff Jarrett, the king of the mountain and founder of Global Force Wrestling, and you're listening to Turnbuckle Talk. Hey, fellas, you guys have a great day, and this is only because I'm talking to Canadians. It is actually spitting snow in Tennessee.
See? Oh my God!
That's a crazy. We've had 70-degree weather here. We really had a warm December, and I get on the phone with damn Canadians and we're spitting snow. So.
My name is Karl Karufel, and this is Turnbuckle Talk, episode 323. Welcome to the Darkside. Today we have got just myself here and a little bit of news to go over. As you all know, I try to make sure that I am doing some different news that is maybe not what everybody is talking about. First and foremost, though, I have to mention, if you are watching this, I hope that you are watching NXT as well. NXT is starting out with Gigi Dolan and JC Jane looking to settle the score in a battle inside a weaponized steel cage match that is starting out tonight's NXT. I think that is absolutely amazing that we have two female competitors inside of a steel cage, a weaponized steel cage, to open up the program this evening. JJ, my good friend, how are you doing? Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you, my friend. Maybe one of these days we're going to see about getting you on the show to discuss some professional wrestling here with me. The WWE did put out a tweet saying that they will be kicking off NXT tonight. As I'm doing this, I'm going to have to go back and watch it because those are the types of matches that I am attracted to. I definitely am. When I was wrestling, I was known as the extreme Canadian Karl Karufel because I also did those hardcore types of matches, so those always draw me in. Last week, we did see Dolan and Jane trade some verbal shots back and forth before JC Jane decided to challenge her former teammate inside of the cage. Putting in that stipulation of weapons, for me, is great. Tonight on the card as well, a mysterious masked assailant will reveal their identity after attacking Roxanne Perez last week. We're going to see Nikita Lyons and Wendy Chu as well. Tiffany Stratton will hold the Tiffy-bration tonight as she begins her reign as the new NXT Women's Champion. Coming out of the action-packed and fully stacked weekend of professional wrestling that we had, we did get ourselves that new champion. We did a number of reviews for the shows that happened this weekend. So if you have not seen them, go back to our local establishment, take a watch through those. I was included in one of those after Afternoon of Champions for us, or as the PLE was called, Night of Champions. We did go through and talk about that. Today's episode has a lot to do with pregnancies, injuries, and the dark side. Just as I have titled this one, Welcome to the Dark Side. We will be getting to that at the end of the program. Impact Wrestling came off of an amazing weekend as well when it came to pay-per-views. And now we are learning as of today that Impact Wrestling is partnering with Animate Columbus for events coming up during the second week of June. Starting on Friday, June 9th, Impact presents Against All Odds from the Ohio Expo Center in Columbus. And then on Saturday, prior to the company's television tapings, top stars will be appearing in meet and greet style and sessions at the Galaxy Con's Animate Columbus convention at the Greater Columbus Convention Center. So I absolutely love this. I love that we are actually getting more from Impact Wrestling. We're getting Impact Wrestling broadening their horizons and going into territory that not a lot of others really go into. And I'm talking about the not expo, but the realms of events. So going into like these conventions, going into these Galaxy Cons, or going into any of these types of cons, I think is a fantastic idea. And especially for Impact Wrestling, who, yes, is still moving the needle ever so slightly. I have always been a fan of Impact Wrestling, all the way back in the days of NWA TNA. And I'm happy to see that they are still continuing on. As of the time of right now, the only match confirmed for Against All Odds is going to be Alex Shelley challenging Steve Macklin for the Impact World Championship. Shelley actually earned the title shots by winning a 6-way contenders match at Under Siege on May 26th. So that's really all the information we have right now out of this. But they are excited, just as I am, for them to partner with Animate Columbus. I've been to Columbus, Ohio several times for Rock on the Range, and it was absolutely fantastic. Columbus is a beautiful, beautiful place. You will be seeing names like Nick Aldis, Mickey James, Killer Kelly, Sammy Callahan, PCO, Santino Marella, Joe Hendry, the Motor City Machine Guns. All are going to be participating within this convention that will be happening, including Impact World Champion Steve Macklin, Knockouts Champion Deonna Purrazzo, and more. Let's move on to a couple of the injuries that have happened that we need to notably talk about. Braun Strowman, former WWE Universal Champion, is reportedly right now out with injury. Ricochet has been kind of going down a different path within the WWE lately. Usually he was accompanied by Braun Strowman, but he's been solo in the recent weeks. He had a big match win against The Miz last night on Raw, and it looks as though we're going to be transitioning Ricochet into singles competition once again. People have asked the question, what about Braun? Where is he? What's going on? What is he doing? Is there a movie? Is there like, who knows? Who knows? Well, now we kind of do know. And it's an undisclosed injury at this time that may need surgery. So as of right now, we know that Braun Strowman is going to be out of action for the next little while. Another injury, one to my good friend Chase Owens. Chase, I'm wishing you the best. Heal up as quickly as you can. He has suffered a knee injury. Bullet Club's own Chase Owens with New Japan Professional Wrestling. He actually took to Twitter Friday morning to announce that he'd be taking some time off to heal up while avoiding surgery. He actually wrote, 18 years I've been wrestling consecutively without having to take time off. That unfortunately ends this week, as I have had an injury to my knee and my physical therapist told me to take time off to properly heal to avoid surgery. See you guys soon. So early last year, he re-signed with New Japan Professional Wrestling, saying that that is his home. That is where he wants to be. He is a long-time member of New Japan. I have had the pleasure to get to know Chase Owens and become friends with Chase Owens. So again, my friend, all the best to you. I hope that you are doing well. Do what you need to do to heal yourself so that we can see you back in that ring with the Bullet Club as the crown jewel. Too sweet, my friend. Too sweet. We're going to talk a little bit more about New Japan Professional Wrestling right now. Master Wato, or Master Wato, however you pronounce it, wins the New Japan Professional Wrestling Best of Super Juniors 30. It is finally in the books, and Master Wato has emerged victorious. He defeated Los Ingobernables de Upan's Titan in the tournament finales on Sunday, and will actually be facing IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Hiromu Takahashi at Dominion on June 4th. As is tradition in New Japan Professional Wrestling tournaments, Takahashi went down to the ring and respectfully confronted the winner. And to size up his challenger, of course. Hello, Bobby. Good to see you. Yes, flying solo. Unfortunately, didn't have anybody to come on with me here tonight, so it's just me. So it's going to be a little bit of a shorter show this week, but that's okay. No problem at all. Again, I am one of those people that like to give you the news that maybe not everyone else is talking about. That is it right now for New Japan Professional Wrestling. I am going to touch on briefly a few names that are in with child, let's say, I guess. So it was revealed that Tay Mello, or Ty Conte, however you want to do it, is, thank you, Bobby. I try to be as professional as I possibly can. I try. Ty Conte. I still call her Ty Conte. That's just me. I know it's Ty Mello now, or Ty Guevara, or whatever. Sammy and Ty have announced that they're expecting their first child together. Before his matchup against MJF, Guevara and Mello came out with cue cards. As per, Sammy Guevara's gimmick, which he has done before, done in the past, they came out with cue cards to share the announcement with all of the fans, which was then also shared on social media. Sammy Guevara actually posting of him, Ty Conte, with the ultrasound pictures with just a caption saying, "We're having a baby," and a YouTube link, which I would assume is going to be going to their blog or vlog that they do. So congratulations to them. Good for them. This one breaks my heart a little bit, only because it's not mine. But Alexa Bliss has announced that she, as well, is pregnant. Her and Ryan Cabrera are with child. Babies are Lame Street 2000. Well, for some. They actually took to social medias as well, announcing that she's pregnant with their first child. The Twitter post indicated that the pregnancy was something unexpected that she later actually confirmed with E! Entertainment, saying it's a total surprise as we weren't trying at all. But they couldn't be more excited with the baby due in December. So, for all of those that have been considering Alexa Bliss making a return to the WWE anytime soon, it will not be happening, much to my dismay. On a few different fronts, Alexa Bliss will not be on our television screen anytime soon. Maybe WrestleMania next year. I think that would be a very good time for her to come back. Mel, good evening to you. Love you. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting. JJ says, if they were doing the Hibbity Sinat, then you make a baby. Is she touched in the head? I don't know. Maybe. As we watched Monday Night Raw last night, we were all kind of met with a little bit of confusion, let's say. Seth Rollins, yes, did win at Night of Champions to become the new World Heavyweight Champion against AJ Styles. This Monday on Raw, we then see AJ Styles, a SmackDown superstar, make his way to the ring to congratulate Seth Rollins on the victory. Later on in the evening, as we come to the main event, the two of them would team up in a tag team match. Okay. I am now learning that AJ Styles at Raw was a last-minute decision and a Vince McMahon call. So, we've had lots of people discuss the fact that Vince McMahon, yes, is back, but Triple H is calling all the shots. This is now just proving that Vince McMahon is still calling the final shots and decisions. Bobby, I'm sorry to hear about the disheartening news. Hopefully this next one works out. But remember, if something does not work out, it doesn't mean that it is over. It just means that that wasn't the right fit for you. So I was a little taken back by AJ Styles being there because me and even those that were with me, Parrish and OMD, on the Monday Night Raw watch along, had that little bit of confusion, as well as trying to figure out why, when we just had this draft, that we are supposed to be having the separation of these performers, that we continue to mix and mingle as we have. Portions of Raw were actually altered to include AJ Styles in the opening segment, and his teaming with Seth Rollins in the main event was at Vince McMahon's request. So they did take on and defeat the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and Damian Priest. The Judgment Day actually had interrupted AJ Styles congratulating Rollins when they started out the show, setting up the match for later on tonight. Vince McMahon, since he came out of retirement and returned as the executive chairman, of course, he's going to be getting back involved in creative. And we all knew that that was going to happen at some point. As well, we all know that Vince McMahon likes to change things, even at 15 to 20 minutes before the show goes live. I'm sure that there was probably several rewrites that happened. Either way, moving forward, it's all good in the hood. If you guys have not checked out Rogue Energy yet, you need to make sure that you're checking out rogueenergy.com. That is how a lot of us here with our local establishment keep our energy, keep our focus without crash from all the sugars and disgusting things that are inside the canned regular energy drinks. Go and check out rogueenergy.com. While you're there making your purchase, use the promo code OLEPODS and get 10% off your entire purchase. Not the first time, but every single time. After you've taken a look at Rogue Energy, go and check out the site for my good friend, Al Snow. Al Snow runs Collar and Elbow brand. I am still supporting the OG hat to this day. While you are there, you again can use a promo code JK Podcast and get yourself 10% off every time you make a purchase from Collar and Elbow brand at collarandelbowbrand.com. Saraya. Saraya is a name that has been in a multiple different companies, including the WWE, AEW, and over in the UK. The Outcasts, the group, the faction, Tony Storm, Ruby Soho, and Saraya are going to be gracing everyone with their presence in London. The Outcasts' debut, anticipated for the UK, is going to be happening at Wembley Stadium on August 27th. To my understanding, this is going to be the first time in 7 years that Saraya is back in the UK with her first British match, and with it being in All Elite Wrestling. This news is coming from Wrestling Inc. by Ella J. Thank you, Ella. Saraya is coming home later this summer, and she's eager to get back into action at her old stomping grounds. August 27th, AEW makes their way to London, England for All In at Wembley Stadium, which is roughly 2 hours southwest of Saraya's birthplace in Norwich. In anticipation for the event, AEW has released several promotional videos, with the last one featuring the Outcasts, as mentioned. That is available for you to take a look at AEW Live on Twitter. Thank you so much, Ella J, for this report. If you want to check out the remaining portion of that report, and I urge you to go and check out everything that Ella J does, go and check out wrestlinginc.com. The last little piece of news that I have today has to do with the dark side. Yes, the dark side. Welcome to the dark side of the ring. It is now official. The episode order has been revealed, which starts tonight on Vice. And I'm going to go through those with everyone here. Tonight is going to be Chris and Tammy. Tammy Sitch. Sunny. That's going to be the season premiere. On 6/6, we're going to get Shattered, the Magnum TA story. On 6/13, we're getting Breaking the Cycle, the Graham Dynasty. 6/20, we're going to be getting What Happened to Doink the Clown. 6/27, we will be getting The Junkyard Dog. 7/11, we are going to 7/11. Okay, yeah, that's cool. 7/11, we're going to be getting The Tragic Fall of Adrian Adonis. 7/18, we're going to be getting Bash at the Beach 2000. Yeah, just for entertainment purposes, find Bash at the Beach 2000 and go and watch it. That's all I'm going to say. 7/25, we're going to be getting Abdullah the Butcher, Legacy of Blood. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward to the Doink the Clown episode as well. 8/1, August the 1st, we are going to be getting Bam Bam Bigelow, the Beast from the East, and I am excited for that as a Bam Bam Bigelow fan. And then on August 8th, 8/8, the season finale. Someone who has been on Turnbuckle Talk, a past interview guest of the show, The World According to Marty Jannetty. There you have it. Dark Side of the Ring returns starting tonight. There are all the episodes that are going to be happening. I'm excited for them. I can't wait. They've always been something that I've been interested in, and I'm glad that it is continuing. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here tonight. I appreciate all of you. If you enjoy what you have seen here today, make sure that you are sharing it out with your friends so that everyone can experience Turnbuckle Talk. Make sure that you are following our friends as well. With our local establishment, in the ticker down below are all the links for our local establishment. So many great things happening over there. So many great programs every single week, including Turnbuckle Talk that you are listening to right now. Stick around with our local establishment at 10:15 tonight as Taking Over with Ed and Astrid happens as they go through and talk about all things NXT and everything coming out of this really amazing show that they are doing here tonight. If you feel so inclined and want some merchandise from Turnbuckle Studios, check out karlkarufel.redbubble.com. I would appreciate it. I want to give a special thanks to realwrestling.net. Over in the UK, they have an amazing website where you can go and see news and views by real fans, including myself. Turnbuckle Talk is now international with Real Wrestling. And if you are a fan of comic books, Funko Pops, collectibles, and games, check out Invasion Comics at invasioncnc.ca, a secure website available there for you for your purchase. Go and check out invasioncnc.ca. My name is Karl Karufel. This has been Turnbuckle Talk. Remember, everyone, the world's a scary place. Take care of each other.